oxyacetylene flame is so toxic, so hazardous to the handlers and to the inhalers, to the whole application. And for quite some time, the customers keep coming to us and asking, why can't we use LPG for the metal cutting? LPG is so safe, even a housewife can use it without any, not much of safety hassles. Housewives are using it, and every day they are cooking and we are eating, and without any hassles. Extend the use of LPG to a metal cutting application. Then the whole lot of industrial belt can actually utilize this safe and cheaper energy source, LPG, and avoiding the toxic sources. So this was the problem given to us just 4 years back. Then this R&D, we looked at it and we thought that what is it that is limiting the ordinary LPG to use in metal cutting applications? Just to give you a few numbers, the flame temperature of liquefied petroleum gas, which is used for domestic gas, is mere 1800 degrees centigrade. It can generate a maximum temperature, the flame can generate a maximum temperature of 1800 degrees centigrade. But for cooking sake, you get a 700 degrees centigrade or 800 degrees centigrade, depending on the burner efficiency and the burner design that you use.
Then we also actually zoomed into the metal cutting application, and we measured the flame generated by oxyacetylene, and the flame temperature that is offered by oxyacetylene is 3200 degrees centigrade. So that is the gradient which is limiting LPG to be used in metal cutting operation. So by any means can we raise the temperature of this LPG flame to be matching with oxyacetylene flame. So then our nanotechnologists wore their thinking caps, and can we do something out of this? So we have produced a nanomaterial in situ, in-house. We patented this, we got the patents for this, and this nanomaterial in liquid form, after LPG is a liquefied petroleum gas, in liquid form, in a handful of parts per million dosage, just a few ppm dosage, we doped the LPG with this new nanomaterial that we have innovated and synthesized in-house. And then we measured the flame temperature. We know we have done the mechanistic studies, we have established the kinetics, we understood the mechanism, and our objective was to, by some loop oxidation mechanism, the oxygen release should be there at the cut point so that the flame temperature can be raised. And just hold your breath. Once we dope the nanomaterial into LPG, what is the flame temperature it is? All the thermocouples got melted. The thermocouple range was 3200 and all the thermocouples got melted. That means we are quite sure that the LPG flame temperature has been risen from 1900 or 1800 to beyond 3300. And then we use this doped or aditized, what we call aditized LPG, nano-aditized LPG to all cutting experiments. And Welding Research Institute, the highest institute for cutting applications, we have conducted experiments there. And because of this higher temperature and higher temperature at the cut point, the surface finish of the metal cut specimens are also improved. The morphology of the cut specimens have been improved. And so today this new product which we launched, by the way, this is one of the fastest ever product that has come out of our R&D center. Mr. Tyagi, our senior, is sitting here. We have 800 products from this R&D center, but this is one of the fastest development from conception to the market launch. We launched a year back and this product took market by storm. So for all metal cutting applications, not a small metal specimens here and there, but in shipbuilding industry, in the ship breaking industry, in Alang and all, in Gujarat today, oxyacetylene has been replaced by the new product. We have named that new product as Indian NanoCut. So that is the power of nanotechnology. I am not here to actually market my product, but I just want to illustrate the power of nanotechnology in the industry. So what I wanted to say is that the academia should give the fundamental base, scientific base for us. Industry is willing to adopt such kind of new concepts, and we would like to adopt these kind of new concepts for a major benefit of the larger societal good. We would like to do this. And today everybody, those metal cutting personnel are so happy. Their energy consumption has come down. They are safe. They are not being exposed to toxic fumes. This is absolutely safe. As endorsed and certified, this Indian NanoCut was certified by all the safety standards. We have got them tested, and by safety standards, they are extremely safe. So this is one thing, and there is a tremendous potential in energy. Your ordinary petrol and diesel, if you dope with right kind of nanomaterial, the combustion efficiency of fuels can be improved. The fuel efficiency of the fuels can be improved. Many countries, UK and USA and European nations, they are using many nano-aditized fuels to improve the combustion efficiency, so that the precious petroleum reserves can be saved and the consumption can be minimized. Similarly, in lubricants, we use a lot of lubricants. These lubricants, these nanomaterials, because of their higher surface area, they can impart very good conducting property. So for many lubricants you require conducting property. You require a lot of detergency properties. So all these properties can be imparted in these kind of lubricants. But the biggest scientific challenge that we are facing in fully adopting nanomaterials into fuels and lubricants, I'm openly giving this challenge or problem to the academicians sitting here. Nanomaterials are extremely polar in nature. They have a surface charge, so that's why they are surface active. They are highly polar in nature. But the hydrocarbon media which we are looking to be used, they are highly non-polar in nature. Because of this gradient in polarity, the nanomaterial is highly polar and the hydrocarbon medium is very low polar or zero polar. When you add this nanomaterial into this hydrocarbon material, the solubilization becomes extremely difficult. And this hydrocarbon medium is having not only this particular nanomaterial, it would be having many more chemical compounds as additives. And the interactions of this nanomaterial with the other chemical moieties which are already there in the hydrocarbon medium is also extremely important. Sometimes it is antagonistic, sometimes it might be synergy. So solubility is a big problem, and stability of nano-aditized solutions in hydrocarbon medium is the biggest problem that our industry is actually negotiating with. We have certain interface materials, interface solvents, but I still feel that academia should chip in. They should zoom in onto this problem, and they should help us in devising a particular nanomolecule which can be easily solubilized, and the stability of such dispersion, if not complete solubilization, should be improved. Because if I want to give a lubricant in the market or to the end user, and that lubricant has to last long for 10,000 kilometers or 20,000 kilometers. Today, lubricants life is
200,000 kilometers in a truck. In a truck, if you use a lubricant, it has to perform up to 200,000 kilometers. It can be 2 years or 5 years. So along the course of useful oil life of this lubricant, the material which you are adding into that, it should stay in dispersion. If it gets precipitated, then the whole benefit of nanomaterial is lost and the purpose is defeated. So one of the biggest challenges is that we need designer nanomolecules. We need designer nanomaterials. So these are conventional areas, but we are also working on various sources of alternative energy, whether it is solar, whether it is hydrogen, whether it is biofuels. In each of these domains, nanomaterial intervention, we understand that it unlocks the potential. For example, water splitting, and for hydrogen production, water splitting reactions. I think throughout the world people are using. I don't know how many hundreds of research schools are working on photoelectrochemical water splitting so that cheaper hydrogen can be produced by using the solar radiation. Hydrogen is a wonder material. Even for conventional petroleum energy, today you require hydrogen because hydrogen is required to remove the sulfur which is naturally occurring in crude. That is what is known as through hydrodesulfurization reactions. And hydrogen can be used as an internal combustion engine fuel directly, or hydrogen can be mixed in compressed natural gas, and you can improve the efficiency of the CNG based vehicles, CNG based devices, hydrogen CNG. We are embarking upon a huge experiment in Delhi transport, 2 depots of Delhi transport buses being monitored by no less than Honorable Supreme Court. So for the production of hydrogen also, this water splitting is a big hope, in the eternal hope that we will all attain the efficiencies of solar to hydrogen. Today solar to hydrogen efficiencies are abysmal. 5% or 6% is the maximum potential of solar radiation getting converted into hydrogen through water splitting. Can we raise this efficiency to 15% at least? Even if it is raised to 15%, then it is industrially viable. So this lift in efficiency can only be brought by some nanomaterials that we sincerely believe. We are working on various kinds of perovskites, nanoperovskites. We are synthesizing perovskites, AbO3 type of perovskites. Likewise, in many of the refinery processes, catalyst is the heart of any refinery process. Whether we want to produce MS, whether you want to produce diesel, the vacuum residues are to be processed and they are subjected to secondary refinery processes and all these processes are catalytic. And the catalyst activity and the catalyst selectivity, we sincerely believe that if you employ nanomaterials into these refinery catalysts, the selectivity and the activity can be improved immensely. So, opportunities are sky high. So, in this background, I feel our association with this conference and with this institution are extremely timely, and we believe that not only you, we all will be benefited by the deliberations of the next 1.5 days that are going to happen here, and they will add to the comprehension on the nanotechnology and especially the structure and property relations. Industry looks for this. Any informed industry, we don't want to blindly adopt any material to a given process or a product. We would like to understand